Oh, you're a little closer than I thought. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, let's just not mess with anything. How you guys doing? Sorry, I just have to fix the live chat real quick. Hope you guys are doing swell. Hope you're doing well. You sure do look well. I wanted to talk to you today because something came out last night, y'all, and we've been waiting for this, and I'm really excited, so I hope you're excited. Okay, don't forget, like and subscribe, do all that stuff. Yes, behind me is all the whatnot stuff, and I'm ready for this, y'all. We've been ready for this. Say hi to Anna the zombie. She's back there. Don't forget to hit the like. Let me know how you're doing. Okay, so we've been waiting for this news. Like I said, this has to do with Elon Musk and the Neuralink, okay? They said they were doing human trials, and we've been waiting. And now I said, where's the information on that? And I said that, like, I think 2 weeks ago. And I was like, why aren't they releasing anything? Why isn't anything coming out about this? Well, finally, they are talking about it. So this was, like, last night. And I wanted to, like, jump on, but I was already ready for bed and everything. So here I am. Boop. So don't forget, hit the like, and it really means a lot. Okay, I'm going to read to you what this article says, and it's from, let's see. Oh, it's one of the news outlets. I'll tell you in a second. But it says, okay, ready? Actually, you know what? Let's get a little comfier. Hold on 1 second. We're just going to bring it down a little bit. There we go. So we're like hanging out. Hope that's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, let me read this to you. Okay, are you ready? I'm shook at y'all. Okay, the first human patient has received an implant from the brain chip startup Neuralink on Sunday and is recovering well, y'all. And is recovering well. Like, okay, sure, okay. We'll get into that, but it's the very first one. Like, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just see what they say, okay? I'll just, and we'll read what it says. Initial results show promising neuron spike detection, Musk said in a post on social media platform X on Monday. Spikes are activities by neurons, which National Institute of Health describes as cells that use electrical and chemical signals to send information around the brain and to the body. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration had given the company the clearance last year to conduct its first human trial in September. Neuralink said it received approval for recruitment for the human trial for paralysis patients. And that's how it begins, right? It's going to be paralysis patients and so on and so forth. And it's going to continue. But I just find it really curious. I find it really interesting. If you do too, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like. It really means a lot. So the study uses a robot to surgically place a brain-computer interface, BCI, and we're going to get into that, into the region of the brain that controls the intention to move. Neuralink said previously, adding that its initial goal is to enable people to control a computer cursor or a keyboard using their thoughts alone. Or is it so that they can be more easily controlled? We just have to consider, just saying. There's always people who will misuse something, even if the intention is good, right? Like you can create a hammer, that's a tool, and that's something that is good. It's positive. You can do all this stuff with it, but it can also be wielded in a very wrong way. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The implants are ultra fine. Oh, Lordy. These implants are ultra fine threads. They help transmit signals into the participants' brains. I just find it all curious because in the beginning, they had fears that these ultra fine threads were going to go places they shouldn't. And that is a concern. And based on their testing numbers alone, it didn't seem likely, no offense, that the first human trial would be simple or easy breezy. It is just not likely that that's to happen. And they are saying very little. I want us to recognize that as well. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for hitting the like. They're saying very little. Listen to the product name. The very first product will be called telepathy. Telepathy, Musk said in a separate post on X. I'm one of the first people to break this news, y'all. Come on, let's go. Let's do this together. They're doing it. Like they done did it. They put a Neuralink in a human. Okay. The startup's prime study is a trial for its wireless brain-computer interface to evaluate the safety of the implant, oh lordy, and the surgical robot, which we'll talk about in a minute, because I spoke to you guys about what happened, why Neuralink essentially was passed over by the FDA, not just once, but could be up to thrice, allegedly, just saying, because they had such bad issues with their testing and what the company was doing. Just curious. So the company has faced scrutiny, regarding its safety protocols, as I was just saying. Reuters reported that earlier this month that the company was fined for violating U.S. Department DOT rules regarding the movement of hazardous materials. Wow, it's funny. Pardon me, let me grab my tissue. The lights always get me, y'all. I'm sorry. And I am just getting over being sick. I finally got sick. Thank you, Lord. Like, I felt sick for like 2 weeks, and then it finally hit me. And I was really, really sick. And it just like, I was like exorcist sick. Sorry for that visual, but like I was really sick, y'all. And it sucked. Anyways, moving along. I'm feeling a little bit better now. So sorry that I'm snuffly. I always sound nasal anyway, so it's all right. Let's go on. So the issue with the hazardous materials, do you remember what that was? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. It was a freaking box of parts with goo on it, y'all. Goo. You know what that goo was? Animal goo. Animal brain goo. That's what that was on that material. That's the hazardous material. Say it. Say it. Why won't they say it? Say it. Like, Elon, come on, man. If you want to be transparent, okay? Let's do this. Let's do it. Like, be honest about it. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. But we're breaking the news on this, y'all. I haven't seen anyone else talking about it. Why? Why don't they want to talk about it? As soon as I saw the news come out, I started making a video, and I'm going to still put that out. And I knew I had to go live no matter what. This is a really big deal. Whether people see this or not, it's a really big deal. Neuralink is the very first thing. That's it, y'all. We are one. We are one. We are falling into the matrix. Our reality is going to collapse on itself, and it will be something unlike anything else. And if y'all think I'm kidding, you think this is Y2K, I'm not out here like, alert, alert. I'm just saying, the purge been here, okay? It's been here. So let's go on. Y'all, why won't they say it's like brain goo? Like, okay, let's go back to that. Just admit what that hazardous material is. It's goo from those animals that you knew that were very harmed and not held to the standards that it should have been. If you do animal testing, they should be as comfortable as possible. They should be willing to listen to that and obey that and allow the animals to at least live out their last moments in peace without being blitzed to their brain pieces. They literally put the wrong size in multiple animals and let them run the test again that they knew failed. That's really wild, y'all. That's really wild, okay? That's wild. That is crazy to me. Thank you for the spaceship in the comments. You guys are awesome. Seriously. Super awesome. Okay. So it goes on to say the company was valued at about $5 billion last June, but 4 lawmakers in late November asked the U.S. Secretary's Exchange Commission to investigate. Why would they need to do that? Whether Musk had misled investors about the safety of this technology. Oh my Lord. So you're telling me the very first patient, he's just fine, a little tired. Like, really, Elon, come on, man. It's better off if you just tell us, we Kentucky Fried the first one. Here we go. Bring on the next human. Whoops, they chose this. That's Neuralink. But telepathy. The things you do for love. Like, seriously, blows my mind, okay? Like, these fanboys are going to get themselves Kentucky Fried. That's what happened to these animals. Thousands of them. Thousands. Okay, not just 1, 2, 3, thousands. Like thousands. That's messed up. Okay. They wanted to be investigated, right? Because they were like, listen, this doesn't seem safe. This doesn't seem right. All these problems. Listen, the implants on monkeys included paralysis, seizures, and brain swelling. Paralysis. seizures, and brain swelling. You're telling me the first guy that got the Neuralink put in, he has had none of that. He has had no seizure. He has had no issue. Really? Is he up and walking, or is he chilling like a cucumber in a bed? Vegetable. Like, what happened? We should know. We should know. And we should want to know, because it is a big deal. So these animals didn't have to suffer. There is a humane way to do animal testing, like whether you believe in it or not. There are standards. And they were not concerned. And whether that's Elon himself directly or the company, no. That's his face. That's his name. He should be concerned. That's his everything, you guys. And again, we're one of the first ones discussing this. Why don't people talk about it? Why don't they want to know? The first Neuralink has been put in someone. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. Let's go on. It's promising. Was it promising for those animals? Did they not know? I mean, they must have, obviously, but like, I'm not going to make excuses for their actions. Let me go on. The first person to be implanted with Neuralink hardware is recovering and showing promising results. The tech billionaire said the first Neuralink surgery occurred Sunday. Was he there? Were you there, Elon? Were you there? Was he there? I bet he was there. Oh boy, y'all. He said it's a landmark for the prototype of brain medical devices. Sure is. Where's Mr. Beast on this? Like, can we get Mr. Beast to get it done? I'm not saying we should offer him up. I'm saying he should offer himself up. He's buddy with Elon. Mr. Beast, Neuralink yourself. Commit to YouTube. Commit to Elon. Do it. Could you imagine how amazing that would be? That would sell to everyone. Kids, adults, grandparents, they'd be like, oh, little Jimmy, let me get that Neuralink. Beep, bop, boop. Next thing you know, you're freaking like Horizon Zero Dawn, and you've got the focus, right? And you can select any information in that second. You can know everything in that moment. If someone's trying to hurt you, you can learn how to kung fu within seconds because Neuralink, it's wild. Or are you going to get Kentucky Fried? Either one. We'll find out, hopefully, or not, or we won't. Or it'll be a while. They just won't say anything. Okay, where's the bingo card? I'm going to put my bet on. You do what you want to do. I'm going to put my bet on. They don't say nothing. Let's do that. That's what I'm going to say. I would think that if something does happen with this first patient, they're going to say it's fine. They're going to say it's great. We're working out these issues. This poor man is probably in a room with a straitjacket just bouncing on walls. Bing bong. Like, poor thing. Why are people doing this to themselves? Oh, my Lord. They already had the concern that the parts would go elsewhere. That's fibers in your brain. Do you guys understand that? Fibers on your brain. Okay, go ahead, though. Go off, though. It's fine, though. Anyways, animal testing began with the hardware in September, with the product described as fully implantable wireless brain-computer interface. Musk hopes Neuralink can help people with paralysis, not giving it to them, but with paralysis, by the way, to control their external devices with their thoughts. I wish my TV would turn on. Blink. I wish my phone wouldn't send that embarrassing picture to my family. Oh, what about people with intrusive thoughts? Bink. Oh my gosh. Betty, you received that picture. Don't worry about that. Bink, bink. Now you got 2 pictures. Oh my gosh. What is it? The Neuralink. Just like what was it? The ones that are in your home. Alexa. Remember when Alexa was like laughing at people menacingly? This is the start, y'all. This is the start. You heard it here first. Remember that movie where all the electronics came to life and we're like, yeah, okay. Alrighty. So this ultimately has the potential to restore full body movement. How? By becoming cyborg, y'all, by becoming part robot. You could do this. It's fine. That's wild. That really blows my mind. How you guys doing? How you feeling? How you been? Missed you so much. I really do hope you're doing well. So Neuralink hopes to play a role in AI risk, oh Lord, civilization risk reduction by improving human AI human to human bandwidth by several orders of that magnitude. Imagine if Stephen Hawking had this. They just said that? Bro, I was not ready. I was not ready for that. The company announced in September that testing implants, the device in this section of the brain, is responsible for motor function. Of course it is. Of course that makes sense, right? Oh, Lord. That's, oof. What do you guys think about all that? So, the implant is supposed to transmit brain signals to a smartphone app. Transmit brain signals to your smartphone. I mean, okay, it's already happening with the watches and everything. It can it watches your sleep and everything, like when you wake up, all of it. So your heartbeat, people will, can solve cases by their watches, Apple watches, and the heartbeat and whether it rose or fell or it's wild, y'all. It's wild. They're already taking biometrics. That's all I'm trying to say. And if they already took our biometrics, well, what is this? It's nothing. It's nothing. So eventually, the goal of the brain implant startup is to allow those with paralysis to use a keyboard to control, again, with just their thoughts. Curious. So I was looking up what other people were saying about it. And of course, I think most are just using the same article because it's all literally the same. It says, let me read you from these trusted sources. NBC, The Guardian, Neuroscience News, and Bloomberg. Okay. Elon Musk says his startup Neuralink has implanted a device in its first human. Elon Musk says Neuralink has implanted the first chip in a human being. See how that was a little different? It's weird, right? Sounds like so similar. Like they're all parroting each other. Neuralink implants the brain chip in the first human, says Musk. Neuralink announces first brain chip implant in humans. Neuralink, Musk says first human patient received the brain implant. It just like, okay, go off. Let me read you this next one, okay? Because this is the part. Daily Mail. Imagine if Stephen Hawking could have had this. Elon Musk reveals that the first human has gotten it. But there was also this other one, which I thought was strange, right? Listen to this one. Elon Musk fans terrified after the first human gets Neuralink brain chip. As they proclaim the first cyborg has been born. Well, okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Sounds about right. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I just happen to have that article. Let's look at that real quick. That'll let you guys go. But thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget, hit the like. It's free. And yeah, don't forget, just let me know. What do you guys think about all this down below? Because we are one of the first ones, yay, for us on YouTube to be talking about this. And I hope that more people do. I really hope more people pick up on this and go, oh, Lordy. Like, let's just talk about it. Say it. You can say it. Black Mirror. It's like weird. Okay, let's go on. Ahem. Elon Musk fans terrified after the first human gets Neuralink brain chip and proclaim first cyborg has been born. Okay. Elon Musk has divided his fans after confirming the controversial brain chip, my bad. Brain chip has finally been implanted. I mean, it will be a trip. I'm sure it is. Oh my gosh. Imagine just chilling and you're thrown into like a psychedelic episode. And nobody knows. You're just like hallucinating. And you're like in public and people are like, are you okay? And you're like, and somebody looks like a dinosaur and you just don't know. Like, don't you think that could happen? I really do believe. And he can say, the interface, it only goes one way. It only has controls this way, that way. But of course, there's going to be a back door. Y'all, come on now. We all know. If you're techie enough, if you know a tech nerd, there's a back door. And they're coming through, okay? Like it or not, knock, knock. According to Musk, the Neuralink tech will enable someone with paralysis to use their smartphones to just enable their life and move faster. Their mission is to restore autonomy. Oh, so just angelic. Oh, beautiful. Like, how kind is that? To restore autonomy. Wouldn't that be cool? It's so strange because really, if they were to like have that back door per se, and they could just control everybody at once, like that's the opposite of like autonomy. But let's set that aside for a minute. To individuals with unmet medical needs, with a vision to unlock human potential, the company has said it has received the clearance. Da 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 da. It wanted to test on 10 humans. That number has since changed to 6. Why? Why? I want to know why. Why did that number change to 6? Shouldn't it be like 20, 30, 40? Let them, please. The people who are signing up for this, let them. Every single one of them. Come on in. Link them up. That's your choice, man. That's your choice. Please do at least more than 10, at least 20. And listen, I just think it should be safe. Okay. I just think that they should really know, instead of being like 6 people tried it. You're fine. And then the next person breaks out in rashes and hives and their brain starts growing other creatures and who knows what else. Just saying. Ugh. The first human received the implant at Neuralink yesterday and is recovering well. Again, this is all we're hearing. We're not hearing anything else. It is very limited. This happened. They're well. That's it. Bada boom. Nothing else to be said about it. Okay. Nothing else? Nothing else. They're doing well. Do you really think it was just one? First of all, was there like a patient 0? Just asking. Was there like a 0 and then a 1? And like 1's fine, but like 0. The brain chip has 1,000 electrodes and hopes to help people. We just want to help. We're here to help. Sorry, I'm still getting over being sick. But like, think about that. In recent times, when people call for help, what happens? They get locked up. Or, even worse, they might not survive it. That's really messed up, but that happens a lot lately. People are calling for help and their own lives are getting just like that because they called for help. That's what I'm saying. Don't be waiting for someone to be like, I'm here to help. No. No. I don't think so. Like, I would like to see more. I'm here to help too, just educating the public on what's happening with this. Oh my. Neuralink, the startup founded by Musk in 2016, said last month it was looking for quadriplegics. What breaks my heart is obviously these are people who are already suffering. And what if it goes wrong? And then they're going to suffer more. And they're already suffering. That's my problem. They're looking for paraplegics, y'all. It says it has split reactions, but some people seem very hopeful. Is that all we need? Like, we cannot live on this hopium. I hope. Okay. Elon can turn off this fear with a chip in your brain, by the way. This concern we have, no more. That worry you have, that internal instinct, no more. Because this brain chip, it's going to tell you. Not you telling it. How else would that work, right? Like, there absolutely must be a backdoor. So people go on to say, it's Matrix time. Yeah, that's what I said. It's reality collapsing in on itself. Referencing the iconic dystopian movie, The First Cyborg Has Been Born. Others, meanwhile, were astounded by the advancement and were excited to see how it places in history. Me too. Well done, Neuralink and Elon. This might. Like that little bit of, this might very well turn out to be an important moment in history. It might not. Could be terrible. Could be the worst moment in history. Have you seen Detroit Become Human? Just wondering. Okay. So yeah, if you haven't, just look into like Horizon Zero Dawn and Detroit Become Human and like mash that together. Alrighty. Some were thirsty for more information. Aren't we just? Like, I wish people would be. You know what? The thing is, they're not thirsty. They don't care. And that's the worst part. People don't care. It's the first one in history. The first person to get a Neuralink. People don't care. That's crazy. So, this awesome news, we're expanding on 2 final frontiers, space and the mind. Can't wait for the next company talk. So excited. Okay, this is crazy. Holy crap. I can't wait to get more info. Can you share anything else? I was wondering about the neuron spikes. Good to hear, says another. And that's why you got that result of neurons are good. It's good. Okay, it's all good. We want to be extremely careful and certain that it will work before putting a device in a human. Says the guy, right? And we have to go back to it because it's important, it's significant, it matters. The trials that came before this does not show that they had much concern for whether it worked properly, okay? It would show the opposite. They were like, bop, that's fine. Let's just move it along. Listen, I'm not even like Elon's biggest hater, okay? I don't even like hate him per se. I just think that he does things that are shady and are worthy of discussing, and it is the world's most wealthiest man, so like we should pay attention. And people who are like, you're just a hater, it's like, that's a cheap shot. It's just not true. I just think that people, we should know about this, and people should know exactly what the hazardous material was. Tell them it was the monkey insides. It was the insides of the monkeys that they fried. And I know that's really messed up, but like that's the truth. So what's going to happen to these people, the paraplegics, that they were looking for? What's going to happen to them? I want to know. I really want to know more. I'm the thirsty one here. I'm like, please, I would love to know more. I want to be in that, like, let me in that lab, whatever, Elon, whatever you're working with. If you're ever there, like, holler at your girl, let me in there. I want to see. So it says it's a close collaboration with the FDA and represents an important step, right? That we will allow technology to help people. The progress at first particularly applies to humans will seem perhaps agonizingly slow. But we're doing all the things that bring this scale in parallel. Neuralink announced its first test subject, November 21st via X, with a short video detailing what the PRIME study would entail. Yo, that's wild. Where's this little video? Should we watch it? No, let me go over the controversial part first again one more time, just so we all really get that, because that is important. And I'm not just going to keep sitting here saying, what the hazardous material is. I've said it, but like, y'all, we should say it. All right. In April 2021, Neuralink showed, oh my lordy. Okay, so it was one of the chimps playing Pong. The animal was seen using a joystick, and it showed the wireless connection with the chip. Reportedly implanted Bluetooth-enabled chips into the brain of several monkeys to see if they could communicate with computers through small receivers. Some of the test subjects, ready, here it goes, are believed. Oh my gosh, it was proven. It was proven. Are believed. Oh my Lord. Were subject to extreme suffering. Yeah, okay. Suffering infections, implanted electrodes were placed in their brains incorrectly, said the company. Oof. About 1,500 animals, including more than 280 sheep, pigs, and monkeys, have died as a result of Neuralink tests since 2018, according to the report. Like, my Lord. I don't expect it to be perfect. I expect there to be failures, but honestly, on this scale, that's abysmal. That's abysmal. That's a problem. Okay, that's like oh no, that's not good. All right, so another one went on to explain how a female monkey had electrodes implanted into its brain, which caused it to overcome with vomiting, retching, and gasping for the rest of its life. An autopsy later showed that the monkeys suffered brain hemorrhages, bloody skin infections, and collapsing. Okay, let's stop with that because I need a breath. It just really breaks my heart because then I think of these human trials and I think, what can go wrong? because we know now what went wrong with the monkeys, right? Like, we know that there was these certain issues. So I don't know. I just think that they really should have gotten to a better place before they decided human trials. And they absolutely should not be doing all of this based on 6 people. I feel like that's horrifying and scary. And like, I'm not someone who gets scared. I know that the only thing to fear is fear itself. But at this moment, y'all, we are merging with the Matrix, and we either accept that or we don't. And things are going to change from this point on. Neuralink has officially implanted into their first patient in their swell. That's it. That's all there is. And it came out last night, and hardly you don't hear a peep about it. But I hope you do. I hope people start talking about it. I hope people start reporting on it, because it's going to make a difference. It's a change, and this is the future, and you either accept it or you don't. But I really do hope these people are okay. I hope their families are okay. And honestly, even though they made, for the ones that are healthy and well-minded and like sound of mind and made this choice themselves, it's like, you should kind of like understand the likelihood of where that's going to go. And it's kind of on them. But for those who are like so desperate, that breaks my heart. For the ones that are like, it's my last ditch effort, I just want to live. That hurts, y'all. It hurts. It hurts to think that that might not happen for them. And they rely on this, and they're looking to him for that. And he might not be able to provide it. And in fact, he might provide the opposite. So let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think this is a really great thing? Do you think that this is going to be a thing that's positive for our future? Would you get a Neuralink? Have you ever been implanted? Do you want to be? Genuinely, like, I'm curious. Let me know down below. Hit the like. Please check out my whatnot, DameVonBonDaisy. You can see all this cool stuff and tie-dyes and the paintings and like the merch that I've made for YouTube specifically. And now it's also on TikTok and whatnot, which is a lot of fun. So it's YouTube, whatnot, Facebook, all DameVonBonDaisy, Insta, Snap, X, and yeah, it's all modmaggieart and TikTok. So don't forget, check me out there. Okay, I hope you're doing swell. So good to see you. And yeah, we're one of the first ones to like really talk about this. So yeah, just get it out there. Share it if you can, if you don't mind. And just, I really am curious to see how people are feeling about this. And obviously I can't help but like show how I feel, but it's wild. It's really wild to me. And I'm just blown away, right? This is like my first initial reaction. So you're seeing like my true, like just genuine, oh my gosh, this is wild. And my brain is just not comprehending all of it, but I'm gonna hope that more info comes out and we'll see what happens. So love you guys so much. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Thank you for coming to your very own deprogramming session, and I'll see you soon. Okay, and share the news, like let people know. Okay, even if you're not like sharing my information. Oh, and by the way, when I say support yourself and like take care of yourself first, I mean that. Okay, when I say take care of you and your families first, I mean that. But if I'm sorry, like once in a while I complain because there are trolls and I go boohoo, poor me. It's like once in a rare blue moon, and I just wanted to say sorry for that. I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to ask for a pity party. I don't need it. I don't want it. I do get by no matter what. Okay, I will always be okay. So always take care of yourselves and your families first. There's never any pressure, and I adore you so much. Okay, alrighty, love you guys. Bye.